Analysis Show, where we review and analyze the news and also talk about issues affecting us as citizens of Nigeria, ranging from politics to education to health and other topical stories making rounds in the country. We are live on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel on High Voltage News. Like, leave a comment, and share the video for others to be part of the conversation. And you can also join us live in the studio by calling in on 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. And please, when you do call in, ensure that your comments are very clean and very civil. All right, this morning I want to bring your attention to a video that has been trending over the weekend. The video shows a group of suspected bandits being questioned by the Nigerian soldiers. And according to what they said, some of the weapons and even the vehicles that they were using came from the Kwara State government. Now, whether this is true or not, the claims alone makes us pause and think about what can give them. If it's true, we really need to think about it. There needs to be an investigation into this matter. If it is false, what is it that gave them the audacity to come out and say that these supplies came from the Kwara State government? Because this is like trying to tell us of all that we've been hearing, of all the fact that it is the government is part of the people, supplying the weapons, supplying the things that the bandits, that the terrorists use in this country. So when we have this captured in a video, someone claiming some of the bandits, some of those people terrorizing the country, claiming that this weapon that they used or they are using came from the government. Because when you look around and see most of these bandits, they are really people that have not left the country before. There are some persons that are not really educated. And you wonder who taught them how to use this AK-47. You wonder how they were able to get the weapons. So now there have been some videos before this that has been claiming that we didn't know how to use some of these, and then it was the government that supplied it to us. So just this video has already raised a lot of concern. It has raised so many people are talking about it. There has been so many reactions online. So today we look closely at the video, what the suspects are saying, how the government officials have responded, and then what it tells us about security in Nigeria, the safety of everyday residents in not just Kwara State, but in every part of Nigeria. So this is what we'll be looking into. But before then, let's take a look at the top stories on today's papers. All right, the newspaper headlines. Some Nigerians top opposition leaders. This is gotten from the Punch newspaper. That some of Nigeria's top opposition leaders, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Labour Party's Labour Party P2B, sorry for that, they are raising concerns about how power is being used under President Bola Tinubu's government. They believe that recent political developments point to a plan to weaken the opposition parties ahead of the future elections, especially the 2027 polls. So according to them, this concern starts with agencies that are meant to fight corruption. They argue that bodies like the EFCC, the police, the ICPC are no longer acting independently. They are no longer being fair. They are just going after those in the opposition parties. So they claim that these agencies are being used to go after these political opponents. those people that are not in the ruling party. So while the claim is something that we've really observed, we as citizens, we've observed it. Most of the people that are under investigation by the EFCC are those people that are not part of the ruling party. A lot of people say that once you are in APC, it feels like your crime has vanished. Whatever it is that you did before, it is no longer, it cannot be questioned because you are part of the All Progressive Congress. So this issue is something that a lot of us has been talking about. But then we have top leaders asking now, why is it that the EFCC, it looks like the EFCC, the police, the ICPC and other law enforcement agencies are used against those that are not part of the ruling parties? So because of all this, it feels like the political space is becoming unbalanced. Because when there's an accusation, whether you are in APC or in any other party, you should be questioned. The matter should be investigated. But that is not what we see. Most of the investigations is mostly not for people that are part of the ruling party. So these top leaders, they connect the issue to the rising number of politicians leaving their parties to join the APC. As governors and lawmakers continue to defect, the opposition says that many Nigerians are now asking whether these moves are truly by choice or is it driven by fear of investigation? Are they just moving to the APC because this is what I want to do? This is for the betterment of my state. Or they are going there because they have been accused of one thing or the other. And then because they are afraid of these bodies, law enforcement bodies coming after them, they defect to the ruling party. These are the questions that these top leaders are asking. And yes, I'm joining them to ask, are this the reason most of our leaders have been defecting to APC? It's really something we all need to look into because this trend of defecting is weakening the public trust in the political system. Just recently, the Rivers State governor defected to the All Progressive Congress. And before the defection, there had been crisis in Rivers State. The lawmakers have accused him of hoarding the 600 million in a bank, in an account. Why the school has been collapsing, why there's nothing done in the schools. And just after the accusation, he defected to the APC. So this is raising a lot of questions. What is behind the defection of all the governors? What is making them leave their parties to go to join the APC? We've had recent investigations, recent questioning for some of the people that were once in leadership.